You're listening to the October 16th, 2021 reading of Blossom Goodchild's Channeling with the Federation of Light.
Hello, you. I'm trying to rise above the insanity of our planet, as I know we have to focus on a bright future in order to bring it about. In Australia, many are talking about escaping to the hills, and apparently guns are now in short supply as people feel the need to protect themselves. I thought perhaps you could take us on a journey of joy and talk to us about the bridge, the Rainbow Bridge. Sounds like a trip I'd like to make. I have my bag packed.
Greetings and laughter to you all. All of you who are holding the light when many feel it has disappeared. Yet you of great strength know it has not.
We know it is still within us, yet from all things outside of us, let me tell you, it's all looking pretty bleak. Sometimes I feel so depressed out of disbelief, and there seems no end of the tyranny in sight.
Yet you know this is not so. For you know that throughout history there is the spoken word of the Great Change, an event that will change everything.
Well, history isn't exactly something we can rely on as truth either. In fact, nothing we're told ever can be relied on as truth, it seems. This leads to more depression for many.
So where does that leave you, Blossom?
You tell me.
It leaves you with yourself and your knowing of truth.
Actually, it doesn't. For I don't know what is truth and what is not. You told us before all this nonsense began that it would get really topsy-turvy, and you say there still is more to come. My heart, my mind cannot decipher the truth of many things. You say our heart will tell us, yet it doesn't. On some things, yes, yet on many, no. Anyway, let's not indulge. What time is that bus to the Rainbow Bridge? All aboard?
What we would like to remind you of is the fact that when you agreed to come to this planet to see this extraordinary mission through, it was explained to you that there would be times when you would feel like giving up, like going home, because of the conundrum of all that surrounded you. You were told then that extreme forces of dark would be blocking your every move, yet so keen were you to descend and make right that which is wrong. You were also told of the outcome. You were shown vistas of light realms, whereupon all who resided within recognized one another as bringers of peace and great warriors that brought so many over the bridge into a place of beauty and wonderment. In this knowing of your capabilities, there was no thought of non-accomplishment, for the reasoning behind the mission to rid the darkness from your planet was of such great importance.
So, what exactly is the bridge?
Physically, of course, it does not exist. Yet, we would choose to let it be known to you as a pathway to your enlightenment.
I might have to interrupt so soon. Would you describe enlightenment as an ongoing process, or does one day suddenly reach enlightenment and all-knowing?
We would choose to say that, in your present situation as Earthlings, enlightenment is indeed an ongoing project. However, as lights of love in your original form, you are, of course, fully enlightened. For you are in a place of all understanding.
This tree could have many branches today. So if that's the case, why do we need to keep coming back lifetime after lifetime for our soul's growth or enlightenment?
Experience of different sorts. However, many of you on the planet at this time are not here to grow in soul understanding. For your knowledge is already within you, as you know, within each one of you. So we would say you're not necessarily here for the ride, yet for the sole purpose of bringing your planet into its original higher position.
Perhaps you could clarify as to whether or not when we cross over the bridge, we're somewhere else, or are we still on Earth?
You are indeed still on Earth, yet a different one. In that it is still the same base camp, would we say, yet in vibrational appearance, it will have changed unrecognizably.
You have said we can walk back and forth over the bridge, bringing people with us. So do we go back into the different lower vibration when we do so?
Yes, yet only for a time. After a while, your bodies will not be able to tolerate the lower frequency, and therefore one would remain on the other side, allowing others to take over your original role.
On the other side? You see, this sounds like it's somewhere else.
On your planet, you have doors. You walk through. You are on the other side, yet still on the same planet.
So is it, say, like the elemental realm? On our planet, yet not in the same vibration?
For now, it is difficult to explain that which is out of the realms of full understanding through words.
Just quickly, is something that is on a different vibration the same as being on in a different dimension?
Not necessarily. There are many different vibrations within a dimension, and many dimensions within a particular vibration.
Okay, before we get lost down that rabbit hole, let's get back to the bridge, if we may.
The easiest way to help is to say that you will know it when you're walking towards it.
Which we are?
Indeed. You will know it when you are at the foot of it. You will know it when you are crossing that bridge. And you will know when you have reached the other side. It is there awaiting your arrival.
Is it within us?
Of course, everything is within you. Everything that is not is an illusion.
Leaving that rabbit hole alone today as well. So, is it a feeling?
The bridge is not a feeling, yet you will feel it when you are part of it. Your journeys upon this earth plane for many eons have allowed you to experience what it is like to be human. It has wonderment within it, and it has been known to have the greatest sadness expressed through the soul also. As your soul walks across the bridge, you will remember the real you. One shall, once again, be able to experience the real you through your physicality on earth. For so long, much of the real you has been imprisoned and shut down. Yet this awakening shall bring back to life the experience of life in human form, at its best, not its worst. So, you are not going anywhere, yet you are going through to somewhere. Yet it is still on the planet.
Many are concerned they may be leaving loved ones behind.
This will be understood when one is in the experience. For, coupled with the newness, comes much that is known within. And one recognizes the oneness of everything that is also displayed as individuality. And within that knowing, a freeing from confusion occurs. There is, in this higher vibration, acceptance of all beings in their position of choice. We would encourage you to look within, for you are all, each and every one, aware of this bridge and the understanding, knowledge, and freedom that comes with it. It would be wise practice to concentrate on the looking forward to it, to focus on where you are going, not where you have been.
Okay, loaded question. Can we get to the bridge before the event?
No.
That was quite clear.
The event shall be the revealer, the opening up to so many possibilities and direction, for still there is always choice. The event will bring with it a surge of higher power that not one soul can ignore. There shall be a love felt that leaves one in total bliss. You have this knowledge within you. Your directive was to keep on keeping on, doing all that you are capable of to hold and anchor the light. Your light. For you are the light, the love, and the truth. And it is through you that this stream of energy can manifest upon your planet. Add to this the same that is coming through, and then know of the teaming up, and, hey presto, at the given point, the event will take place. You knew it. You know it. For it will change everything. We ask you once again to focus on the goodness. This great change that is to take place, where your souls can breathe and know that it is done. The journey from there will take on a new lease of life. Yet that, dearest Blossom, is for another time altogether.
Meanwhile, back to reality, we remain in a world where it appears to be governed by the darkness. Still.
Yet we tell you this is not so. The topsy-turviness is to continue for a while in order to bring things to light. And when that light appears, through the cracks at first, it will be a very short time whereupon the bricks in the wall crumble. And that which is revealed, when that wall is down, will set things into motion at such a rate, you will feel unable to take it all in. When this occurs, repeat the mantra, I am the light. I am the love. I am the truth. I am. Over and over and over, so that your soul can remain on the ground and you can serve in truth all those who are looking for your light and assistance.
And nagging in my head before we sign off, the monoliths, the crystals, etc., all you have talked about before. Am I correct in thinking, because I can't remember, that the trigger to set all that off will happen in order to set the event off?
It is one and the same.
Well, from where I stand upon this planet right now, it just seems such a crazy notion to think this will happen. It seems so sci-fi, such a pipe dream, so unlikely.
Such a wonderful attitude, Blossom.
Isn't it? First time you have introduced sarcasm. Maybe you've learned it from me.
Or maybe our attempt at a joke.
Either way, onwards we trollop. Just 5 seconds of a visual or a feeling of all this joy to come would be such a boost to our morale.
And you feel this is not possible? You underestimate all that you are. If you only knew you as we do.
Now, wouldn't that be cool? To know myself as you know me.
Which of course you do. How could you not know yourself?
Easy. I know who I am as Blossom, yet the full me? No, not yet. I'm sure it's something we're all looking forward to rediscovering.
At any time you want, in any way you want. Ask, and it is given unto you.
A cup of tea, please.
Dearest Blossom, and all that are so deeply loved, the roles you are carrying out are of the greatest service to mankind and human sovereignty. The love light that each of you carries is of such brightness and strength. Continue to shine this truth as the I am. Remain in trust, in the knowing that the world is to change back into its former glory, and so much more. Because of you, your courage, your determination, your strength to carry on. You are the light love of the world, each one of you, shining as one. We love you.
Oh, and we love you. Nice to be able to communicate. I miss it when I'm not able. In gratitude, in loving service, I am. Just to say, my first communication with the Federation of Light is a book called The Bridge, which is available from the shop on my website in paperback or ebook. And lastly, continued prayers for my husband, please. Yet now more so, it seems, for a smooth transition through the veil when the time comes. Thank you so much to everybody for such love. It helps us both so very much.